Bulls Clippers.
Beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. On the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. A moment here now to see the numbers for Josh Giddey.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, Chris Dunn is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Harden. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Now, here's Dunn to the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh,
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Sinks the triple.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter once he gets comfortable. From there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Buzelis grabs the board. Outside, White. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
First trip to the line for him here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo years ago. The Lakers, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average.
Fuck Bogdanovich.
Up there at almost 13 points a game.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Vucevic. After the basket by Bogdanovich.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss.
Oh, kasi Kawhi.
From there, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the right side. Okoro, and he's good on the 3-ball.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Harden the pass to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Leonard beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
To the middle. And Kuro throws it down.
Let's go.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Let's go, Vuce.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Harden against Giddey. From the arc. Harden's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. In the corner, it's Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, looking to end the run.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oy.
Here's White.
Sayaw.
Here's Vucevic. And it's...
Oh my God, Vuce. Oh my
The
God.
Clippers with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah,
GG.
I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Oh God.
Lets it fly. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Not just... the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the
But I'm tikitan Buzelis. Holy shit.
basket is good.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
I
Ooh.
laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden.
Damn. Nabla kasi Vooch. Tayo ng rookie yan. Ano kasi, ano? Akala ko si Wemby kalaban ko eh. Boozy bird.
Absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
So it's the Clippers now. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Kicks it out to Harden. This one for three.
Oh, what a block.
It's the
Ano na parang travel? Ewan ko. Pero nice block bro. Hey!
deflected.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Okoro. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Cleveland.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now Williams. James Harden missing on the three. It's from long range. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Stolen by Okoro.
Okoro.
Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Female.
Beautiful transition offense.
Female.
That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And how about the
the move by
offensive rebound,
P-Wheel.
a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Gun shot's good.
You want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Here's Okoro. Count that one. 10 points for Isaac Okoro.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden with it. Williams picks him up. Harden against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Harden the pass to Zubac. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
In the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Good. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Dunn. Harden against White. That one good for 2. Harden's got 6.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So both teams changing it up here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Clippers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
And it's White missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Herter. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Washington against White. Collins grabs the miss.
What a play.
Right side, Williams. Herter on the wing. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Washington passes to Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their
Ayun
own.
na, okay.
He's got 9.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And it's White missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that
What the hell?
doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Williams finds Herter.
Layo.
And it's John Collins with the rebound. Brown right side. Harden sets the pick for Washington. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Ooh.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago leading by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. John Collins is out there with Kawhi Leonard.
Wait lang. Yo.
Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Christie, and it's Washington in at the point guard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Brown is checked in for Christie. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Duran Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. To get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And it's Leonard missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Clippers trail by 9. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Misses in close. Pass to Jones. Outside Collins. Williams kicks to Jones. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist.
Meal.
Is from Jones. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Leonard against Herter. Leonard finagling one in close.
Well, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Leonard. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Williams. Pass to Herter. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Herter's got 12 in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Again, Los Angeles. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Looking to end his cold spell, and White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So, kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard. That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
From deep, Herter. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Washington. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries. And And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
The Clippers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Collins, and it's Jalen Smith in for Williams.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Sayang possession.
Washington kicks to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer.
Yeah.
Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's White. The shot good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 6 in the quarter.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
Ang
Puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Washington. 6 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
A different look for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for Ivica Zubac. And James Harden has subbed in for Washington. Herder against Bogdanovich. Smith for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, Harden. Chicago grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Whoa.
One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standing.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game, 4 for 7 now. Herder passes to Vucevic. Smith for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Done with the spin.
Dunn up top.
Hey.
He's defended by Herder. And there's the call. On Kevin Herder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Holds on defense. It's a 5-point game. Three-pointer.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
And it's White missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now White following the miss by Dunn from deep. And it's Vucevic missing.
Oh my god, breaking package.
Pass to Dunn. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Dunn's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Buzelis. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Harden the pass to Dunn. Bogdanovich wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 11 points in the quarter. Here's White.
Ooh. Sana si Kobe White, oh.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Harden outside. There's the drive. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, this is something that you just learned. You cannot underestimate the physicality of James Harden just warding off the contact.
Buzelis knocks down the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And the layup falls.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Herter passes to Smith. Back to Herter. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. Done covering. Buzelis' shot is good.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Leonard kicks to Harden. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Zubac is checked in for Leonard. The Bulls also changing it up. Terry's checked in for Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kevin Herter. Pass to Harden. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Number 1, the Bulls.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Plenty of space. Tries again. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading. Terry outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Goodness.
Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From the top of the key, he buries it. White's got 14 points.
And unpredictability really one of White's strongest traits, including when pulling up on a dime. Nice.
Dunn misses.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Launches the 3. And they...
What the fuck?
They get it back. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice.
Huh? Buzelis rebound.
That time
Jesus
for
Christ.
Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Vucevic. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Chicago with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Buzelis.
Oh.
And then Buzelis with the
Oh.
dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost.
Damn, bro. Boozy bird.
They need to break this game open. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Connects from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. Here's Giddey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Giddey's got his first 3 points of the game. The Clippers shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Harden, no good. The Bulls shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Terry trying to get open, and it's White missing.
Damn.
And here is Los Angeles now. A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Buzelis. Lays it up and banks it in. Buzelis has got 18 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
80 to 70.
Bulls lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Vooch, outstanding offense, unselfish play. What are you seeing on that end of the floor?
They were playing with a lot of energy offensively, moving the ball, getting from one action to the other. A lot of different guys scoring. We're getting a lot of good looks, but our defense hasn't been nowhere near the level it needs to be. You know, they're a team that can really score, so we're going to have to pick it up on that end.
And we'll see how it develops, Vooch. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Chicago, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
That wasn't scary.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Here's Giddey. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is Giddey and White. Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And the whistle blows as the... Basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see.
Nangyari dun?
That again, Kevin.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
White, good on the triple. White's got 17 now.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Dunn passes to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Here's the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He goes on ice.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 10.
Whoa. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Nice defense from Giddey.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. Misses from short range. Bulls trail by 6. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Harden's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Okoro. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Buzelis. No good. That would have tied it. Los Angeles leading by 3 with the step back. Here's Dunn. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. Shoots from the baseline. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball.
Injured. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nice one. Oh. Bro died.
As the Clippers keep possession. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Chicago. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Bulls trail by 5 and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Dunn. Zubac the best to Dunn. Zubac, great positioning on the...
Asan yung sentro natin?
Put back. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Pass to Giddey. Over in the corner. White. That one's good from the corner. White's got 19 points.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Oh, and he blocks it off the...
What a block.
Glass. Wow.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Dunn after the Bulls pick up 2. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Pass to Huerter. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Zubac. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Basket good. Dunn's got 13. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively. Coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of... disrupting
the ribbon. Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Oh!
Down as the whistle blows. A 3-point.
What a pass. Uy. Na-posterize ka ni Werder.
Point play chance.
Up there high to throw it down.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Hey, time.
Washington's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Herter.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it. Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach. And he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
God damn.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Giddey. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers trail. And there is the whistle. That goes on. Kobe White. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 44.
Right wing. Giddey against Washington. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this, but it's been a nail.
Well, Giddey has the ability from that area to become a scorer.
Herter against Harden. Pass to Washington. Here's Zubac. Shoots over Vucevic. Misses off the left eye.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Washington.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
White, he's checked in for Buzelis. Vucevic finds Giddey. Back to Vucevic. White the pass to Williams. Nailed from 3-point land. Williams has got 10 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
2 points, that one goes. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Harden kicks to Washington. Zubac against Vucevic. Now here's Zubac. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bulls leading by 6. And here is Giddey. 10 points for him. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. Collins checked in for the Clippers. Collins checked in for the Bulls. Trey Jones comes in for Josh Giddey.
Timeout,
And Ron Lue calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Grant some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Hey. Los Angeles making a switch here. Browns checked in.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Herter, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Harden with the drive. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play.
Paganda pa. Buti sumabay si Piwil. Lupol niya. Yo, that's wild. Kasi ito foul? Si Ardo niya hinampas eh.
Chance here for him.
Determined to score, Collins smelt that play out and wanted to make something happen offensively.
Washington's checked in for Bogdanovich, and that one falls for Collins. Well, this NBA Cup championship game has not been as competitive as many people had predicted.
Yeah, guys, clearly there's been a disparity in the effort level here. Both these teams have plenty of talent, but you can see that one just wants it a bit more.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 12 in the game.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Collins. Williams with the block. Outside, White from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats' Clippers trail by 7. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Herter finds Williams for the 3. And White the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
One of these monster nights from James Harden.
White versus Harden.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. White, wide open, he fires. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 11 in the second half.
He has been an absolute... wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Collins, a screen on White. Harden, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Collins. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago leading by 11. Jones, the pass to Williams. Nice move. Here's Collins.
Sayang. Na-Ben Simmons ako.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On kicks to Zubats. Harden up top. White covering. Pass to Collins. From downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. There's Williams with the 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship?
right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man.
Great hands.
No, bakit to?
Great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. I was just told that he did break some ribs, and as you can imagine, this is a very painful and annoying injury. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they
Oh my
have the
goodness.
information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
So with Leonard on the bench,
What a
here's who
steal.
Tyronn Lue's going with. Ivica Zubac is out there with John Collins. Then there's Washington. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the 2 guard. Now here's Jones. Here's Terry. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Harden against Terry. Here's the 3. The kick out to Brown. Los Angeles with another miss.
Kobe Brown.
The Bulls leading by 13. Jones dishes to Williams. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drops in the tray.
Well-rounded
Oh my
effort, and
goodness.
they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Clippers making a change here. Christie's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Zach
Hindi pinaglaro si Okoro.
Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there it is for him. Harden's got 25 points.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
Here's Vucevic. Out to White. There's the triple. It's holding by Los Angeles. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Brown's shot is good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Buzelis.
Oh.
And then Buzelis.
Boozy bird. Hey.
With the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging
Yo.
finish. Collins passes to Harden. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yes, talaga bantay niya.
Harden's got 5 points now.
Man-to-man,
this
man-to-man.
quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Vucevic up top. Pass to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Giddey against Harden. And here is Zubac. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Buzelis. Giddey the pass to Terry. Out to White. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Brown. Out of hand on it. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. To the left wing. Pass to Buzelis. Drills it from outside. Buzelis has got 25 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out. Blocking a bunch of...
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Out to White. Crosses over. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 27.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use.
Oh my
the double clutch.
Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. White with the double team.
Hey.
The three from Harden. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Giddey. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 16. Stolen by Terry. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Collins.
Good reach for Collins. Anticipated that shot and sent it back.
Harden. Jammed by Harden.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Collins kicks to Harden. Christie the pass to Collins. And the call on the shot.
Oh shit. I didn't know which one.
It sends him to the line. Well, Greg, as we put... the 4th quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
Okoro, he's checked in for Terry.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Harden kicks to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins passes it to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
The putback. Collins grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Bogdanovich. Slam goal, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
As Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Zubac the best to Bogdanovich.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up.
Di ba ball yun? Yo. Okay. Gusto na bigitan.
Blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Ano konan? Oh.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Sabi na titira ka.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Putik.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
They double in with Vucevic. Harden outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Okoro. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half. Okoro finds Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And there will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy. That Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry.
Isang assist na pala si ano eh. Okay, that's nice. Pati si Butch.
This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Harden against Giddey. Done outside. Off target from outside. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. White against Harden. Over White. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. White dishes to Vucevic, and Zubac picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. Los Angeles on D. Here's Buzelis. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
Ay, 20.
Dunn kicks to Zubac. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Okoro, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Bulls substitution, number 35.
Laps it up for Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Wow. Zubac way up.
Chicago leading by 18 for 3. And there's Buzelis.
Okay, triple-double si ano. Giddey. Si Butch lang.
Assist from Giddey. And that's now 28 points for Buzelis. Pass to Bogdanovich. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality.
Yeji. Triple-double, dalawang player, oh.
At this point.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kobe White.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick. going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Washington, and it's sent back by Carter. Pass to Phillips. Now Smith. Carter outside. Misses the three. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-7 run. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And the three ball is good. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Washington passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Carter with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Phillips. Oh, good with the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Brown the pass to Washington. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Here's Chicago. Pass to Phillips. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Christie can't make it. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. White dishes to Carter. They've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads.
Yes, sir.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the player of the game, Kobe White.
NBA Cup MVP. Hey. Solid. May trophy pala. Solid ah. Hindi ko lang nakita yan ah. Okay. So 35-10-7 Harden. Tapos Bogdanovic 25-4-6. Si Kawhi 17. Kung dito na injured siguro talo kami. Done 13-5-9. Double-double si Conan. Ay, double-double Zubac. Buzelis, oh, 31-5-4. Yeah, damn. Kobe White, oh. 35-10. Grabing ano yan, shooting yan. Quarter 20. 5 3-pointers. Triple-double Giddy. Yeah, damn. Tapos ako 14. Triple-double Butch. P-Will, okay. Tapos lahat sila may score. Hey! NBA Cup. GG's. On to the next one.